after bending, and this is d theta, bending, okay, bending d theta, and this is a moment applied, and this is a neutral axis. All the fiber in this section didn't change length, okay. And this is another fiber with a, for example, this is a X, and this is a Z. So they are fiber. Okay. And if this fiber, like this, okay. So this is a X, and this is a Z something, right? And this is a Z coordinate. Okay. And we use a center this line. This is dou. Dou is called the radius of curvature. Have you done this before? Radius of curvature. So curvature is what? Is one of radius curvature. This relationship. Okay? This curvature. This is a radius of curvature. Okay? Then the strand epsilon x is equal to the dou plus z d theta. The length is equal to dou plus z d theta. So this is the length. Subtract unstretched length. Original, this blue line, the length is equal to this unstretched, equal to dou d theta. All right? The length of this one is dou d theta. And this neutral, this is a unstretched. So that means original, this length is equal to dou d theta. And after bending, this, so this is a, okay, I see. This is for example, we use A, B. So this is A, B, before. And after, this is like a C, D. The C, D, like. Okay. This is Z, right? So this is a C and D. So original, their lengths are equal to unstretched lengths. After bending, this blue line stretching longer. This is the final length because its radius larger. Okay, for under this deformation. And this is unstretched. Okay. Then divided by the difference divided by original length, dou d theta. That will be the delta L over L, the concept. So this can represent the strength of the fiber CD located at Z coordinates. Okay? Okay? Understand? Difficult. Why? Okay, this is a bit before deformation. And after deformation, the neutral axis doesn't stretch. Okay? So the deformation state, the neutral axis, the length, will be equal to the original length. Okay? And the strength of this fiber, you can see how long it is. The theta times the rho plus, so this is a rho plus z. Is r theta. So the length of this arc length equal to rho plus z d theta. Subtract its original length, rho d theta, with the strength of this fiber. Okay? Understand? Can you understand?
So the radius curvature multiplied by the and then it will be
so this is before deformation.
minus 10 cosinus.
Before deformation. This is after deformation with a bending moment applied. No bending moment. If you apply bending moment, there will be a curve. Okay? And this is radius and this is curvature. This is a curvature. This theta. So this is the angle change for this arc length change. Okay. All right. So from here, you can see rho d theta, rho d theta. So that will be z over rho, and this will be z times curvature. All right. So my strength, the strength theory, z curvature. This is a geometry from geometry. So no matter nonlinear, linear, z curvature. Even in concrete RC design, plasticity design, z curvature for any deformation. Okay. Curvature. Time is location in the neutral axis. That would be the strength. So positive curvature with positive z coordinate, the fiber will in tension. So the whole theory is complete. Right? So the fiber here, this is stretching, but in this here is compression, shorter. Because this fiber here is a rho minus z, shorter. Right? So when you derive equation, always use the positive things to derive everything. Okay? So when you do the calculation for input negative z value, you get a compression strength. Right? Even for this positive curvature. So the fiber inside upper here will have a compression strength. So that's why in RC design, this is a neutral axis. So our strength diagram like this. So fiber stretching and fiber compression. So there's a plane section remain plane. And for the rebar, if a rebar here have this much strength and times the Young's modulus will got a stress. So you can balance the reinforcement force. So everything concrete design just because this, okay. Simple, okay. But most professors didn't say this when they're teaching RC design. Okay. So that will confuse a lot of people. I think, wow, when I was a PhD, I say, wow, so easy. How come? I hate concrete design. A lot of equation, I don't know where it come from, but actually, all are come from advanced strength material. You can derive everything in the concrete design code. Most equation, even steel structure. I think steel structure most close to the advanced strength material courses. Steel structure design. Okay? So Professor Shi student, you should know very well about this. Okay? You guys, huh? You too, huh? Okay. Yeah. So this is very useful for your steel structure analysis. Okay. Yeah. So this is So this is a strand distribution. This along the depths, and the strand times the Young's modulus will be the stress. Okay, if you have a E concrete, or strand times the at X times the steel will be the stress of steel. Okay? Then you can get a force. Times the area, you get a force. And force, you can get equilibrium. Okay? You get a balance reinforcement ratio. Okay? That's what you can get. Yeah. Okay? So this from this curvature concept, we can derive this formula. So that means, in this K, we have to prove is equal to minus dw dx squared. Should be, right? The curvature is equal to this. Right? And you should know the relation is inverse. Radius curvature and curvature. Okay? Okay. Here I want to remark something.